Thursday night storm discussion. We have a major storm that's going to impact the region, guys, and some areas are really going to get beat up from this, especially the coast of New England, even parts of the mid-Atlantic. Not a good situation. The snow is really the least of our problems right now, but here's the map I put out this morning. Bottom line, okay, in the first minute of this video, I want to give you the bottom line. If you live in this green area, okay, it's going to rain. And then at the end of the storm, when cold air gets wrapped in, say past 12 o'clock tomorrow in the afternoon, there's a chance it could change to snow. But I find accumulations hard to believe just because of the warm surface temps. But you could see some accumulation, especially in central Jersey. In the blue zone, it's going to change over a little bit earlier, but because of the lower elevations in these areas here, I say 1 to 3 inches. I don't think it's going to be more than that, but I could be wrong. We can get surprised. You have a big burst of snow, and you can pile up 4 or 5 inches real quick, but it's not my base case. This area right here, okay, 3 to 5 inches. If you're above 1,000 feet, 6 to 12. I feel good about that. Again, this could bust as well, but I think that from the dynamics of the system, we'll support snow in the higher ground of New Jersey, into the higher ground of Massachusetts, Connecticut. Epicenters up here in New York State, 6 to 12, 15 plus. I think you'll have places that have over 2 feet of snow in the Catskills with this system. Here is our storm, very dynamic. You have a southern jet stream involved. You have a northern disturbance up here. This is going to run into high pressure, which is to our north, and redevelop and explode off the coast by the time we get to tomorrow morning. So right now, this is 1 o'clock in the morning. You can see the heavy snow in New York State. By the time we get to, say, let's call it 7 a.m., it's raining still. Heavy snow, though, is going to try to start creeping down into northwestern Jersey. And the reason is because this low is rapidly deepening. So what happens when it rapidly deepens, it pulls cold air down from aloft. It's called dynamic cooling. The heavier precipitation bands, you can see the model hinting at it here, can cause snow in the higher elevations of northwestern Jersey. Again, ideally above 800 feet. By the time we get to 1 o'clock, okay, you could see more chances here for rain to change to snow in all of New Jersey. The problem is I don't expect a lot of accumulation because of the warm surface temps, but don't be surprised if snow is falling tomorrow afternoon in a lot of areas of New Jersey, okay? Again, the jury's still out. This model's a little more aggressive than others, but I could see this happening. Now, what's going on here, guys, is we have a big, at 18,000 feet, we have a deepening low pressure system, and when this really deepens, again, it just has all the dynamics to be able to cause a lot of lift in the atmosphere, as seen by this red here. Okay, when you get a lot of lift, you're going to get a lot of cold air to get pulled in, and you're going to get high snowfall rates, which could occur, like I said, in parts of the mid-Atlantic region. Okay, this starts to pull out by tomorrow evening, and this is where, again, you can get a nice little burst of snow in New York City. Southern Jersey, maybe even up here, Massachusetts could actually pick up a few quick inches on this last initial wave that comes through. But going back to my map, okay, this is what I expect. I will update this again tomorrow morning very early because I know this is really going to be a minute-by-minute storm. And we can't forget about this. The biggest story with this storm is going to be the horrible winds that are going to batter the coast for hours in these areas. This is 10-meter sustained winds over 60 miles an hour. Even if this is overdone, you're going to see a lot of headlines about coastal damage, unfortunately. So, dynamic storm, stay tuned. That's all I got for now.